Hello friends, and welcome to the first market vlog of 2025. I have here this yarn that I got from Temu a while ago. I think I did a whole Temu review, and I said I was gonna review the yarn, and I'm finally, it's like 11 months later, and I'm finally using this yarn to make these hearts that you can see here. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of see if these all weighed the same before using them, and for the most part they did. Some of them were like more or less, so I don't know if it was my scale. I tried different times, to check before and after. Also, depending on how much stuffing you use, some of them I stuffed more, and then also some of them I used like scraps pieces of yarn to fill the hearts up, so they kind of weigh differently. But I just wanted to see how much yarn I had to start with in general, and one whole ball of yarn pretty much made one heart, so wasn't enough yarn to make multiple things depending on what you made with it, I guess. But this specific size heart took up one whole ball of yarn, so I think I had like a tiny bit of scraps left afterwards, depending. This pink is like a hot pink. It almost looks red in the color, but this is like a hot pink, I guess. And this one I didn't have anything left actually from it. I'm not sure if maybe I added around because I was kind of freehanding these. There's also a video tutorial, I believe, here on YouTube, and I'll go ahead and link it below for these hearts if you want to do them for your Valentine's Day market or as a gift to someone as well. I'll go ahead and have that linked below. But yeah, all these items I pretty much showed in my Temu yarn haul review. I think it's like a first impressions or something like that, but I'll have that linked below as well. And yeah, so that's what I'm working with here is this Temu yarn, and it reminds me a lot of the Burnett blanket. I believe it's 100% polyester, and yeah, I have all the specs and all that in the other video as well, and I'll try and list it below. But it's a very plush and very soft yarn. It's sturdy. I think like if you were to make a bowl out of this or a hat, it holds its shape very, very well. And I believe I was using a 7mm hook with this. And yeah, I think that was really good. It felt like very tight, and nothing was like loose with the 7mm hook. So that's what I had here, and I have in the colors hot pink, light pink, and this purple were the colors that I purchased. I think I also purchased yellow and black, and that was in the haul as well, but I was just using these colors for the hearts. As you can see, this was the pink, and I don't show me making the pink right now, but this is the pink that I used to make the pink heart. It's like a very light pink. You can see it's very plush and thick, and yeah, this is the whole skein, and I just wrapped it up in a ball. But this one actually had more left. As you can see, that little small ball on the side. I think maybe I might have like skipped around and had extra, but yeah, I mean, you can't really make much with that. It's just like a little piece of scrap. I actually used a piece of scrap to embroider the cheeks in, like, a little blush in the cheeks. But yeah, you can see I was just pretty much measuring how much I had left of the yarn, and yeah, just weighing them to see how much I had and if it was about the same amount. But let me know how you guys do it, if you weigh your yarn and at all. I was just curious to see, what was the difference between them. You can see there in the numbers, but they all kind of were a bit different because I believe I used different amounts of fluff in the inside. So some of them I used, like I said, scraps, and some of them I just used the fluff that I had left over. So I actually end up adding some cheeks to all of these with the leftover scraps that I had remaining, and some white around the eyes really make the eyes pop as well. So yeah, like I said, I was just gonna add those cheeks on with this lighter pink yarn that I had the scraps of, and then I also add some white around the eyes to make it a little more pop. This is the first market of the year, so I am prepping for Valentine's Day because I have a few more markets coming up before Valentine's Day. So I thought if it doesn't sell at this one, hopefully, it'll sell at the next or the next one afterwards. So I thought it was worth, making a few more Valentine-ish plush. And so next week I actually have another market, and that one I think is, more closer to Valentine's Day. So hopefully, you know, it'll either have better luck selling at that market as well. And I also plan on making a lot more. And yeah, I'm gonna hold on to these. I just think they're just so cute. I thought these were adorable and super quick and easy make. So if you're looking for something fast for markets, I think this is great. Quick and easy one to make. And yeah, I think they're just really cute. So hopefully they sell at this market. If not, then like I said, they'll be coming with me to the next couple markets before Valentine's Day. And I do have several other things that I want to make as well. And I was just showing you the scraps of yarn that I had left over, that I was just adding the whites to the eyes. I think it looks really cute with that extra detail. And yeah, also during this time, I had like I think a week before I had this market. So the girls had dance, and I took some yarn with me in the car while I waited, and was just crocheting some of these plants. They're like the Queen of Hearts plant. And yeah, I thought it would be super cute. I've been wanting to make plants for a very long time and just haven't got around to it. And I think they're really cute. You can hang them in your car or like around your house or anything like that. I think they're really just super cute to have. So I was just making the leaves while I waited. I think I made about 11 or 12 here. So a good amount, and these work up really quickly, especially if you batch make them. So I think it was like 2 of each size. I think I make some were 3, 4, 5, and 5 little leaves on a string. And then when I got home, I finished the pots. So I was using this bloom, Premier Bloom, I believe it's called. And yeah, this is just a Premier plush yarn. I think it's Parfait Chunky, and a mixture of, I think, some other yarn there. I don't remember, but I think for the most part that's what I used. Yeah, and I think these are just so cute and to display and just have something more like, different from what I have made previously. And like I said, I've been wanting to make this, so I'm happy starting the year off strong with making a few new things that I haven't made in past markets. And I also was making a bunch of these hearts. I think they're just good for so many different things, garlands and all kinds of things. And just to put on the plushies. So that's what I did with some of them. I just added some hearts to some of my plush to just make them more Valentine-ish. And I was working on some bees. And I also did make this bigger pillow heart out of the Premier Bloom as well. And yeah, I ended up, I think, adding a heart to that frog. And yeah, this is pretty much everything that I was working on. And of course, I always have to make a mess with my yarn and take everything out. For some reason, I need to see all the colors. And yeah, this is the mess, the madness that I had. So I just wanted to show you that behind the scenes. I also had a custom order during this time. And this was the art that they had sent me. And yeah, they picked out the colors. So these were the colors they wanted. I just sent them like a picture of different colors that I had. They said they wanted blue and purple, so I showed them the different tones. And I originally wanted like lighter colors because I normally just I gravitate towards the lighter colors. So they chose these darker colors together, and it was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I think he came out so cute. And when we spoke, so I made this custom for someone, and he's super cute. Oh, hold on a sec. It looks like I need to charge my phone. So I made this adorable custom, and apparently she asked for, I thought Beeble was the name, but it's Be Able. How do you mix that up? I don't know. But now I have to take my scissors and cut the name. Cut the name. Cut the name out completely.
Poor Beeble. Poor little guy.
Yeah, I liked him, Beeble, right? I would have redone the whole thing.
Yeah, he's right. That could be his name.
Now Beeble will be placed on something else because we need to make a Beeble. So we're going to make a Beeble. Another Beeble.
Bye-bye, Beeble. Forever. Me. Not forever, forever.
So yeah, there was just miscommunication via text. And when we spoke, in the art, it did have the name Athena, but when we spoke, she said something along the lines of, "Will Beeble be on it?" You know, and when she wrote Beeble, it was be able together, and the B was capitalized as if Beeble was the child's name. And I should have confirmed. I confirmed everything else, as far as like colors go and everything. Literally, I asked her everything except to confirm the name. So I'm so happy before it was sent out, I did send her some photos of the progress and everything and where I was. And she actually was gonna just take it without the name, and then she changed her mind and just said she really does want the name on there. So I attached it to the stomach, so that way it won't be very secure, because she was worried that her child may have ripped it off, but it was secured to the arms before. And the reason I did it that way is because I thought it looked really cute. Like, you can move the hands up like this in the picture below, where it's like over the eyes, and I thought that was like cute, like peekaboo. And yeah, I don't know, Beeble did sound a little odd, but I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna question the name. I actually ended up really liking the name afterwards, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to make a whole new plush named Beeble now, because that was pretty hilarious how I got that mixed up. But I'm just so happy that we fixed the problem and we caught it before I mailed this out. This was for a 3-year-old's birthday. And yeah, that was the art that she had sent me. And yeah, it was completely a custom order, like down to everything. And if you are interested in getting something like this, any customs, you can order it through my website, toshmarymakes.com. And yeah, so I think it came out really, really cute. It was definitely out of my comfort zone. I freehanded the whole thing, and I actually loved it so much. Everyone loved it that I'm actually working on writing the pattern for this. So if anyone's interested in the pattern, I should be coming out with the pattern very soon. And yeah, it's just so adorable. I love this one so much. And when she saw it complete, she was just so happy. She actually said she's going to send me a video of her daughter opening it on her birthday. And I believe her birthday is January 19th. So I'm excited to see, her surprise her with the gift. And yeah, I just thought it was super precious. And I hope she really likes it. Because a lot of love went into it. I just had so much fun making this. Especially anything that's like challenging or challenges me to get out my comfort zone. I really love that. And this was one of those projects. So yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity to make your daughter's special custom plushie for her birthday. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making this one. And yeah, I just added a birthday card in there, just wishing Athena a happy birthday, and my card. And yep, just went and mailed that off. And then we have purchased some of these stands, and I had some of these, I think, at my last, or I showed them somewhere in the display built, but I had these in the closet and we hadn't built them yet, so I wanted to kind of have them all out for this market. So this is just Eric putting them together the night before the market, and they are a little bit difficult to put together. They don't just slide in, it's like very, very snug, so I think he's mastered it at this point. And this is the day of the market. We got there a little early, so I was able to get some breakfast as well.
What do you get?
I got the avocado toasted bacon. Is yours good, Paige? And here we are all set up. I actually brought my 4-foot table with me and placed it in the middle where I had my checkout here and then my 2 6-foot on the side. But it was so windy that day. You're gonna see here in a minute. It's very windy and a bit chilly. And yeah, the girls went to walk around and check out the other vendors inside the cafe and then around outside. And I believe there was 2 other crochet artists you're gonna see here as well. So yeah, this is some of the girls' footage when they walked around.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Hi. Nope, we're going through this.
Okay, and so they had some music playing outside, so for copyright reasons, I'm gonna go ahead and continue the voiceover here. You can see it was very windy out, and I wasn't sure whether or not I was gonna keep up all my panels. I ended up taking out the back panel just to let the wind flow through it. But yeah, it was extremely windy. I actually ended up buying some more weights for my next market. Because I think we had like 4 10-pound weights, and then I also had my sandbags, but even with all that, it was still like kind of scary because I was just afraid that the even like my canopy is very strong and nice, you know, it's a big one. It was one of the more expensive ones, but even with that being said, like it's still, I'm always worried or concerned that it might fly away or hit somebody or, you know, just like, yeah. So for safety reasons, I prefer to be safe than sorry and just get more weights to hold everything down. But this was the other crochet artist. As you can see, she had a lot of you know, similar plushies, I guess you can say, and some different, but for the most part, you know, a little bit of similar items as far as snakes and, you know, the leggy frogs and the octos, a very similar type plush, but I believe, you know, my items may have been priced a lot higher than hers, and so that's always gonna be a thing. Yeah, and I'm not gonna budge on my prices at this point because I don't want to sell myself short. And yeah, I think my prices are very fair. And yeah, I don't think I have anything like overly expensive, and I have a good variety of, you know, low and higher priced items. So yeah, a pretty good variety. A lot of my stuff I did end up leaving underneath the table, and I was pulling things out as, you know, it was people were buying things and kind of rotating things around. There was a good part of it where my booth was very, very busy, and I didn't get a chance to, like, you know, fix everything, but towards the end I kind of was like fixing things and, you know, rearranging things a little bit more. But for the most part, I think it was a good market. I did fairly well. I think I could have done a lot better, you know, of course, if I was the only crochet vendor. This is a much smaller scale market, it's local. And for that reason, I guess the prices could be maybe a little lower. I don't know if I wanted to do like really good, but you know, you just never know. It just really all depends on like your crowd and what they're looking for and, you know, what they're willing to spend. But yeah, overall, it was a good market, and I'm going to continue doing these just because it's local and easy for me to get to. So I really do enjoy visiting this cafe as well. Their coffee is like amazing, the food is great. So yeah, I just love the vibe. So definitely going to be coming here every month. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in another video.